All right, so something that I would really recommend doing is just kind of drawing out the bones on your body just to see where they're situated. So I went ahead and kind of drew like a rough outline of the lower appendage, like the lower appendage bones on my roommate. So we're going to take a look at page 183, the bones, just to like get an orientation. Because like I know for me when I took this class, the diagram in the textbook really didn't like do anything for me. So if you'll notice here on the hands, this is labeled 1, starting at the thumb, going 2, 3, 4, 5, ending at the pinky. So these are going to be your carpals, your metacarpals, and then your phalanges. Remember, phalanges is the plural form. Phalanx is the singular form. So like right here, for instance, you're going to have your proximal phalanx, your middle phalanx, and your distal phalanx. You notice here in the thumb is that they are only a proximal and a distal phalanx. They just, the thumb just doesn't have a middle one. That would look kind of funny. But anyway, how to name these? That might be something you're asked. I don't know. It's just like a good thing to know. So for instance, this one right here is going to be named the 4th middle phalanx. This one right here would be the 1st distal phalanx. So basically it just kind of goes after like what number metacarpal it is, and then the position of the phalanx, and basically that's it. So then if we look at the back of the hand here, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is always going to be the thumb, 5 is always going to be the pinky. So moving down, we have the radius and the ulna. I know I had a difficult time telling like what's on what side. I find that the easiest way to orientate yourself is that the ulna is always going to be on the side of the pinky. A good way to remember that is like the pinky makes a U shape. The radius is always going to be on the side of the thumb because the thumb can make an R shape. Again, with any kind of like bone structure, if you're having confusion, just kind of like feel it on your body in the anatomical position. So a good way to orientate like what's the front and the back of the radius right here is to turn your wrist around, feel kind of right here, and you'll notice that it's bumpy. That's going to be the posterior of the radius. Another good thing to help orientate yourself is the styloid processes are always going to be on the outside. So then as we travel down the arm, don't mind my crooked lines, we're going to get to the elbow joint. So